My dear Christian, I will talk in a very important topic. Watching this video and achieving what I will say now is very important. Watching this video and achieving what I will say now is a matter of life or death. For that, I want you to hear me very well. Hear me with your heart. Don't hear me with your ears. And I'm sure if you hear me with your heart, my talking will penetrate your heart, because most of Christians are not arrogant, are not proud. If they know the correct way, they follow the correct way, or they walk in the correct way. If they hear the correct advice, they follow the correct advice. I will talk about very strong, great and incredible miracles in the Holy Quran and Sunnah for 5 minutes only. Hear me very well. The God said in Surah eltharyat in chapter number 27 in verse number 47, and we constructed the heaven with strength and indeed, and we will keep expanding. The God said that he constructed the heaven with strength and he will keep expanding. What is the meaning of that? That he will keep expanding the heaven until the last day. The recent science proved that the heaven expands with a very high velocity, which it reaches 30,000 light years every 1 second, because there are 275 million stars is created or born every day. For that, the heaven has to expand to accommodate these huge numbers of stars. And if the heaven doesn't expand, the university will be pursued. How the Prophet Muhammad knew this very important fact from more than 1,100 years, and he was an illiterate man, can't read and can't write from more. How he knew that the heaven expands? Did he say, and we will keep expanding, or the God said that? How he knew? Another very great miracle. The Prophet Muhammad said in the hadith, if the fly fold in the vessel, dip all of it and then remove it, that one of its wings is a disease and the other is a treatment. The recent science proves that one of the wings of the fly contains antibiotics which kill the parasites and the microbes which dropped from the first wing. For that, he ordered us, if the fly fold in the vessel, to dip all of it. When you dip all of it, it will drop the antibiotics from the second wing, and it will kill the parasites which dropped from the first wing. And there are more than great study in USA and Australia prove this very important fact. Now they produce antibiotics or medicines for the treatment of diseases from the body of the fly. This miracle pushes hundreds of Christians to convert to Islam. How the Prophet Muhammad knew that the wing of the fly contains antibiotics? Or how he knew? Unless he is a prophet from God. Another very great miracle. The Prophet Muhammad said, every human being is created about 360 joined, and he has to offer every day a charity or donation for every joined. His friends said to him, it's too hard to make that. He said to them, if you pray 2 rakas in the early morning, it will be equivalent for all that. The recent science proves that every one of us is created about 360 joined, like Muhammad said, from more than 1,200 years. How he knew? How he knew that? And he wasn't a doctor, he wasn't graduated from the faculty of medicine, unless he is a prophet from God. All these facts is discovered from few years only. Another very great miracle. The non-believers said to the prophet, if you are a prophet from God, split this moon for us into 2 parts, and we will believe you and support you. He prayed to God, and he said to them, can you give me a strong promise, a charter, that you will believe me? He said yes. They said yes. He prayed to God, and the moon has split it into 2 parts. They said to him, you charmed us with magic. This is magic. He said to them, why you broke your promise with me? I achieve what you want. Why you broke? No, it is magic. He said to them, there are passengers. Passengers will come after 2 days. We can ask them. If they saw which you saw, this means that it is not a magic. They said okay, because they know that the magic affect only the people in front of you. It doesn't affect the people far away from you. The passengers came and said, we saw a very strange thing. We saw that the moon had split it, and he was astonished. What is the matter? They said to him, no, your magic is very strong. It goes for all and away. For that, the God settled down in Surah Al-Qamar in verse number 1, in chapter number 27, the last day has been soon, and the moon has split it. And if they saw a great miracle, they don't believe. And they said it is a strong magic. And this is always the character of the non-believers. They ask for a miracle, and then they broke their promises because they are arrogant and liars. And I hope you are not like these people. When the instruments dropped on the surface of the moon, they found a long crack, a very long crack. The length of this crack is 125 kilometers, and the depth of this crack is 1,500 meters, and the depth the width of this crack is 1,500 meters, and the depth of this crack is 500 meters. And they found a ceiling like the ceiling of electricity in this crack. They make studies about this crack. They found that this crack impossible to come as a result from earthquake or volcano or any other thing. And one of the scholars of a NASA agency said that and confirm that our studies confirm that the moon has broken in the past and then it's sealed another time, which prove without any doubt that the God has split the moon for his prophet for more than 1,200 years. Another miracle, I will write under this video 8 great miracles provided with links to prove what I say. Is a great scholar, big scholar, Japanese scholar, he is not Muslim, called Masaru Emoto, make experiments about the effect of the reciting the Holy Quran on the water. He found a very strange thing. He found that the structure of the crystals of the water changed, and the crystals of the water make a structure, very beautiful structures like flower, like geometric structures. And he make experiments about the water. He found that the benefits of the water and the characters of the water changed to be better and better in the treatment of diseases after reciting Quran on it. And he make a great book called Message from Water about the great effect of the reciting Quran on the water. These miracles is a drop in a big sea from hundreds of miracles, which pushes hundreds of Christians to convert to Islam every day. 50,000 Christians convert to Islam every 1 year in Egypt, and 5 Christians every 1 hour converted to Islam in America, in USA, because of these great miracles. Now, if you start to believe, and you have to believe that this Holy Quran is from God, because if you don't believe, I'm sorry to say to you that you are arrogant. Because if I told you to look at the sun in the sky and you told me that you don't see anything, this means that you are arrogant. The greatness and the strength of the miracles in the Quran and Sunnah is stronger than the light of the sun in the sky. You have to know that the God said in Surah Ali Imran, in chapter number 3, in verse number 85, any person will accept any religion unless Islam will not be acceptable for him, and he will be from the big losers in the last day. And the Prophet Muhammad said in the hadith, I swear with whom my soul is in his hand, any person hear about me, Jewish or Christian or any another religion, and don't believe me and don't believe the religion I came with, he will be one of the hell people. You will be one of the fire people if you don't convert to Islam. I made this video because I care about you.